So we've secured our safety in the Premier League, which is absolutely brilliant. We have one season left, but this is the final episode of Season 2 of Back to Prem with Middlesbrough. So let's get into it. We're going to be starting the transfer window. As I said in the last time this happens, everybody loves transfers in Football Manager and real life. It gets so much rumour mill going, it's great. And once again, we've been linked to three people I've never heard of. Benito Raman, a winger who we're definitely not going to be buying because we don't use wingers. Hans Vanaken. Oh, okay. Maybe. Yeah, 28 years old, not too bad. And Nayan Mesuria, an 18-year-old Indian international. No, I don't think we'll be buying him. We have no need for youngsters now. I've got my scouts out, having a look. We've got Randolph down to a new contract, which is great. We've got Ayala on the transfer list and Shotton on the transfer list, and people want him, which is good. So hopefully they'll both be moving as they want to leave. Asombalonga will be leaving at the end of his contract. But the transfer window is open. Let mayhem commence. So the first transfer of the summer is complete. Rob Holding joins from Arsenal. The fee's $11.5 million, but yeah, it's our last season, isn't it? So we're only actually paying, I think, is it, $3.5 million of it up front, I think. I think a total of like $4 million's come out of our budget. So, yeah, very happy. I think he's going to be really good for us. I think he'll be very good in either the libero. He can play a libero and support naturally. So, yeah, I'm very keen to get him in. He could play on either side. He could play in the middle. He'll probably be our starting libero, which I'm not too sure what that means for Vallejo and Says, who we've just bought in January. But, yeah, I'm very happy. Rob Holding is in the door. We have some other transfers happening. Gonzalo Montiel from River Plate is a right back, and we've agreed terms on a £5 million deal, but I'm unsure if I want to bring him in because we still have Sam Byram, who was very good as a backup last year, 6.74, did okay whenever he played, and Jig Steele, who was much better than I thought he'd be, 6.76, but I think Montiel would just give us that little step up. And I think for $5 million, $2.5 million now and then $2.5 million later on, I just think it'll be a good deal that we shouldn't turn down for that sort of price. But we'll stay here while we're just ticking into the 30th. Well, that'll be when contracts expire, loans end and stuff like that. Although now it's doing a quick save, so we won't. We'll just come back when there's some more transfer news. So we confirm our second or third signing, actually, of the summer. Joel Pereira joins, not from Man United, from Newcastle, and on a very cheap deal as well. $750k we get him in for. He played once for them in the Championship. He's going to be playing back up to Darren Randolph, so we had to get a second goalkeeper in. We have, and that's worked out nicely. I'm happy to get him in. It's again, I think it's 200k, 200k down, 250k down, and then 500k over 3 instalments. So that's absolutely brilliant. Our assistant, or your head of youth development, Craig Liddell, is going mental offering youngsters deals. So, yeah, we'll let him do that. We went in for Jetro Williams, who was also on a free to be a left wing back, but he's signed for Leicester, which is very annoying. So the second deal was Gonzalo Montiel is part of our club now, which is great. And I thought about it, and I was like, yeah, I could just play him as one of the centre-backs, because he's actually not too bad as a centre-back either, other than being a little bit small. But, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Now, this is our squad as it stands. Marcus Brown can sod off because he's in America playing for someone on loan. It's a bit short. You can see that it's a bit short. Strikers-wise, we've got 4 strikers, which is okay. I am trying to find another pure goal-scoring striker with a bit of a reputation, which I'm looking out for. Attacking midfielder, I'm happy with. We've got Diaz that can play there, Coric, and well, that's about it. So we might have to go and get another one. So we might look out for another attacking midfielder. I'm not sure yet. Lewis Wing and Lewis Wing is our only sort of playmaker, as well as Diaz, so they will sort of rotate, which means we might want to go and get another attacking midfielder in. Sean Longstaff, Says and Vallejo will probably play the midfield central role. Left wing back Bolla, he's the only one we've got. So immediately I'm sort of thinking we need to go and buy a central midfielder, either a playmaker or a defender sort of playmaker, and a left wing back. And that's why we're going for Jetro Williams. There's not many people around that are going to be really, really different to what we've already got. In the under-23s, there's literally nobody that I want to call up. So it looks like it's spending money, which is fine. We've got 39 million left in the bank. We've got loads of wage budget because I've bumped loads of money into the wage budget. So I think we've just got to go out and spend some money. So hopefully next time I'm pressing the record button, we'll have lots of signings to go through. Or we'll come back for one major signing. And another one is through the door. Nicola Moro joins us from Dynamo Zagreb. We beat Inter Milan to his transfer, which is very impressive. The central midfielder that I wanted. Decent tackling, great passing. He's going to be playing in this role. He'll probably rotate a little bit, to be honest, between the defensive role and the deep line playmaker role, because he can do both really well. Very, very happy to get him in, and he's Croatian in with Ante Kodic as well, so should be very good. Dynamo Zagreb, he's played very well for them when he's been there. As I said, we fended off Inter for him. He likes to get forward and shoot from distance. It'll be interesting to see how those play with in our formations, how he uses those traits, but we'll see. So we'll get him on all of them. But Nicola Moro is in, and the squad is still looking really thin, but we've actually got right wing back, centre back, centre back, centre back, centre back, centre back, right wing back, centre back slash central midfielder, centre back slash central midfielder, left wing back. We just desperately need a backup left wing back. Central midfielder, attacking midfielder, central midfielder, versatile, striker. We've actually got all the positions covered. It's just there's not a huge amount of depth, and I don't know whether to get another goalkeeper in. Lucas Fabianski was on a free, so I tried to get him, and he moved to Juventus, believe it or not, which is so weird. But yeah, I mean, we've got lots of scouting players out. If we look at the shortlist, so I was going for Milik, but he just will not move to us. He's not interested at all. He was transfer listed by Liverpool. He's not anymore. But if we put interested, it's literally Sergio Romero, and that's it. Interested in a loan? None of them. So it's a little bit annoying. 36 million left, £97,000 in the wage budget. So we do have money to go and make a big signing. It's just our reputation is still a little bit too small to get like a proper world-beating player that we know of. But we'll keep going and we'll keep having a look and see who's out there and see who we can bring in. I would still like one more striker. And definitely a left wing back. So let's go and see what we can find. It's an absolute whopper of a signing. Moise Kean is in for £54 million. Yeah, I'm very, very excited by this. He's in. Moise Kean. I mean, it's a shame that we're not going to be carrying this on, but my word, are we making Middlesbrough set up for the future. Moise Kean is in, 54 million. It didn't really score too many goals last season, but he will bring a lot of different options because he can do both roles pretty damn well, and I think will create a lot of chances for him to put in. Finishing 15, composure 13, so composure could be a bit better. All round really good player though. Yeah, very, very happy to get him in. Absolutely brilliant. 21-year-old Moise Kean is a Middlesbrough player. If there's any Middlesbrough fans watching this, in your wildest mind, could you imagine something like this happening? I don't think so. So we've got the striker in that we wanted. We've got that in. We've got the strikers are done. I don't need any more strikers. I'm pretty sure I'm not bidding on any more. No, we're bidding on him who's a youngster, so that's nothing to do with me anyway. Strikers are good. Attacking midfielders potentially are good. Maybe one attacking midfielder coming in. Central midfielders, now we've got Morrow in. I'm pretty happy with the choices we've got, to be honest. Still need a left wing back. Defenders are great. Potentially another goalkeeper just to act as a backup. Now, wing backs are interesting. If we go to wing back left and see who's around, there are quite a lot. I tried to bid for Angelino. He wanted £140,000 a week, so that immediately got turned down. I am tempted by Robbie Brady. Right, he's old. Well, he's not old. He's 29. He's not the best. He's not very quick, but his technical abilities are very, very good. Let's give him a scout. I think he's transfer listed for 11.25, so we can easily afford him. There's also Kostas Tsimikas, who's transfer listed for 8.75. Again, looks like he could be pretty good. we'll just get a scout on him. Diego Laxalt is someone I was looking at, but I don't think he'll make the step up. Although Serie A, 3 appearances for Torino. He's played quite a lot in his career. You'd like to think he would be able to do it. We'll get a scout on him as well, why not? Not Bernard, definitely not. Baba Rahman, ex Chelsea, I think, wasn't he? Yeah, Chelsea Schalke. Newcastle paid 9 million for him, and now they're trying to sell him. Okay, interesting. Patrick Van Aert, Ryan Bertrand, Luca Pellegrini on loan would be a quality signing. He would be better than Marco Bolla potentially. Or maybe we just get him on loan then. What do you want on loan for him? You want 10%? Oh, you want 100%, but we can't afford it, so no. Okay. I mean, there's a few out there. Who's Borna Barisic? Again, he looks like he could be quite useful. We'll get a scout on him. We'll just bring in a fluctuation of Croatians to the club. Suleiman Dumbia. Yeah. Okay. You're wanted by Burnley, Southampton and Sevilla. How much do they fancy for that? How much do they fancy for you, old Maka? Christian Borja as well. We'll have a scout on you. Philip, I just know what Philip Heiss can do. But then basically, if we buy Philip Heiss, we've bought both of Norwich's backup wing backs that they don't even value themselves. But for 2.1 million, I think he would be decent. Miguel Trauco, never heard of him. Didn't look too bad. Eric Peters is still going. Jesus, I don't think we're going to drop that low. And Alfonso Figueiredo. No. Luis Hernandez. We're dropping into a bit of the people you don't really want to, avoid sort of things. Okay, let's see. We'll send our scouts out and see what happens with all of them. We'll be back if there's any news. So we'll end this episode on deadline day, and it's going to be happening, and we should have a left winger coming in. Will you be bringing in cover? We're going to try and get something done. Watch this space. Now, I am currently in contract negotiations with 2 left wingers, and if they both decide to accept and come, then we'll have a live decision in this end part of the video, which they should do. There we go. They have on the same day, obviously. So we have Ricardo Rodriguez, 12.75 million. Star player, massive wage. It's the last season though, so I'm not too fussed about that. From Man United, would be a complete win back on support. I think would be incredibly good for us. Rated at 82 by the scouts to come and bring him in. Did well last season at Watford on loan. Did sort of well at Man United. I think would be brilliant for us. He's the first option. Second option, Costas Costas is what we're changing name to since 14.5 million. Slightly more. Regular starter, less wage. Again, very good. And has done well at Inter. So I'm gonna go with I don't know. Actually, his wage is only 17k less, so it's not that much less in terms of football. Oh, I just think maybe Rodriguez, he comes with experience of the Premier League already. I think 3 years in, 3 years in the Premier League. Good pedigree, lots of experience, Swiss international. Yeah, go on. We'll go for Rodriguez. I mean, we could get him both. We could, in theory, get him both. 5.5 million. If we go finances, make adjustments, and I put, if I did like that, so our committed spending is still loads, we can still accept it. It's 5.5 million. So I think that's gone through. So 5.5 will be deducted. Let's have a look. If we... Oh, that is now all the way down. Okay. Because we need that money. Do you know what? It's the last season, isn't it? It's the last season. So we'll just get them both in. Why the bloody hell not? Regulon I was looking at, he doesn't want to move to us. So, oh, it does fall through. Okay, I'm glad it happened in that order then. But can't actually afford the deal. Okay, that is fine. Squad registration. Ricardo Rodriguez is in. Yes, we'll confirm that. Wing can just say, hey, welcome to the team. Okay, so cost. So how much has that actually now left us with? We weren't far off it. We weren't far off, but we're currently spending 1128. What's our... Oh yeah, okay, that's all right. I reckon we've got enough time here to go and get someone else. What position do we need? I think we might need another attacking midfielder. And if you're wondering, ladies and gentlemen, how I have spent £93 million and I've done these deals, you are about to find out. So let's go and have a look and see if we can pick up a attacking midfielder. I wonder if there's any on the transfer list, because that always helps. We could go and get Lanzini. Although I do really like... He's not very good in this game, but I do like Perez as a bit of a backup. Can he do attacking midfielder on support? Because obviously that's what we play. What's he lacking? Long shots, but that's okay. I don't mind that. A bit of composure. For $6.5 million, I think that's what he's listed for. I think that's what he said. Yeah, $6.5 million. We could definitely get him in. Or do we go Billy Big Balls and try and buy Lanzini, who we know played pretty well for us last year? Didn't actually score. 1 goal, 1 assist. That doesn't sound right. Or Ross Barkley, who has a bid on him. Who's bidding on him? Milan want him on loan. We could get Ross Barkley for 20 million. He's had 2 okay seasons at Chelsea. I think we go Jose Perez because we don't actually want a starter. We want a backup. So we'll offer you 1 million and then instalments, 12 monthly instalments, 3 instalments. We'll give you the 5.5 that takes it up to 6.5. Well, we can't afford 2.6, so we'll give you 1.8 and then the amount to make it 6.5. We'll give you 1.9 and the amount to make it, well, that's 7.5. We'll give you the amount to make it 6.5. Okay, look, we'll give you 1.8 and then we'll give you a little bit more so that it goes over what you want. You want it to be 6.5, we'll give you 7 million. 2.4. We can afford that, but I'm not paying you a total of 9 because I know that we can get him a bit cheaper. So we'll press continue once and then we'll come back in. There's still enough money for us to get maybe someone else in. So, right. No, he's not going anywhere. Scouting, player search, and Jose Perez, transfer, make offer. We will give you... Let's start again, shall we? Let's start again. Let's start again, Everton. Let's start again. 3 instalments. You want 6.5 million. There you go. Right. We will give you 2 million and 4.5 million. We'll give you 2 million and 4.9. 2.3. So that's more. You only want 6.5 million for him. I'm not going to give you a value of a transfer that goes up to 9.75 million. And I'm not an idiot. I am not an idiot. Bournemouth have made an offer to loan Inter's cost us. That's fine. I don't care about that. We don't need him anymore. Don't need him. He's done. I am determined to sign Jose Perez though. I've made it a thing of principle now. We'll give you 2.5 million. And over 12 months, over three instalments, we will give you the other 4 million that makes it 6.5. Right? No. Why would I do that? That doesn't make sense, does it? We'll give you 2.8 and 3.9. No. We're not giving you. We'll give you 7 million for him. All right. We'll give you 3 and 4 to make 7. No. We'll give you 3 and 4 to make 7. I'm not giving you 9.5 million. You can sod off. I don't want him then. I don't want him. Make an offer. Loan. I'm not paying. Am I paying all of his wages? I could just get him on loan and pay all of his wages. I would like to buy him. I've got this need now that I need to buy him. Right, we'll give you 3.5 million, and over like this, we'll give you another 3 million. Right, that adds up to 6.5 million. That's what you want to buy. Why is it when I'm doing this as a demo, it's not working? Normally, it's totally fine. Oh my God, what is wrong with you, Everton? You're not going to sell him if you keep wanting more than his asking price. What have we got? We've got 4.5. Okay, we'll go 4 million and give you 2.5. Oh God, fine. 7.5 million. I'm overpaying, but it doesn't matter. It's the last season. So, of course he's interested in negotiating terms. Yeah, fringe player's fine because you're going to be a backup. Yeah, I think we can afford all of that. Wage budget costs 74k. How much have we got left? Not very much at all. Okay, let's just try and get you down a little bit then. Let's go 43. You'll say no. 55. Let's go 45.5. There we go. Done. Right, there we go. So the last signing is Iosi Perez, who is cancelled. It's cancelled. We don't have enough funds to complete the money. 5.75 million is going to transfer to 4.5. Oh my God. Oh my God. We're optimistic of sorting this out. Right. Make an offer. 2.5 million. And then we'll give you 5 million. Current season transfer budget 4.2. Okay. Let's do this over. Right. Exclude that. Add. Installments over 12 months. 3 installments. 5 million. That's 7.5. Can't say no to that. Make offer. Yes. Perez offer accepted. Fringe player. Done. What did we give him before? 43.5 or something like that, wasn't it? We went, I don't know, 43.5, and then I knocked it up like that. There we go. We have 2 hours to get this over the line. Perez is done. There we go. We get him in. It's all done. Man United, yeah, it's always possible. We'll have to wait and see. He might succumb to pressure. Yay! We've got in Iosi Perez, finally. I mean, it could be a huge waste of money and totally unnecessary. But there we go. We are ending the season there. The season? Well, it is ending the season and the video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Go and check out one of the other Football Manager stuff I've got on my channel. And I'll speak to you all very soon when we're back for the final season of Back to Prem with Middlesbrough. Season 3 will get underway in the next video. See you then. Cheers.